One.
Hi, I'm Isabella Pruitt, and I am my great-grandfather, Sonny Collins, is going to tell you about his life.
Thank you, Izzy. Okay, Dad. Where were you born?
Out on a farm.
Seneca?
Yeah, on a farm home.
Okay.
Not in the hospital or anything, just on a home.
In a home, wow. In Seneca?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many brothers and sisters did you have?
That was 8.
All together? Do you remember their names?
Yeah.
What were they?
Well, the oldest one was Olivia, Millie, Mildred,
Yeah.
Edith,
Uh-huh.
and then Elaine,
Yeah.
and Jeannie,
Right. And then you had some brothers.
and yeah, I had Verdi,
Uh-huh.
and Al,
And you.
and myself.
Yeah. So tell us about your mom and dad. Where were they from?
Well, Mom was from Germany and Dad was from America.
Uh-huh. And
She came over with her dad was a ship captain or something,
huh.
and she came over with him.
And she had brothers and sisters? Like the Beckmans, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. What about your dad? Did he have brothers and sisters, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they live around there, or?
Yeah.
They did? Okay. What do you remember about your mom?
She was happy all the time.
She was. I do remember that too.
She was. The thing I remember her is maybe Santa Claus. When I get it, Santa Claus is coming down the chimney.
Yeah? Okay. What about your dad? How was he?
He was very in the background all the time.
In the background? Did he farm?
Yeah, no, he was he worked, well, he was a farmer, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he lost it during the Depression.
Oh, wow.
And then he worked for farmers.
Okay. Alrighty. What did you have to do growing up? What was it like on the farm?
Oh, it was a lot of fun, yeah.
Did you walk to school and all of that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah? I remember that. What do you remember, which sibling? You said you were close to Al, right?
Yeah, probably.
What did you do?
Well, Al was he worked for, he went to college and he worked for Boeing Aircraft, yeah.
Oh, okay.
In Wichita.
Uh-huh. All right. And as a kid, what did you and Al do? You said for fun.
Oh, we built a lot of things.
Well, tell
we
us.
built a Ferris wheel and everything like that.
And how did you build? Do you remember how you built that?
Well, Al was an inventor. He was.
And then what did you do? You just followed?
I followed him, yeah.
You did what he said? Okay. What was your least favorite thing as a kid growing up or young?
Oh, everybody dying. I watched a lot of people die.
Yeah.
My brothers and sisters.
Yeah. That's bad. What about that turkey farm? Didn't you work on a turkey farm?
Yeah, I guess you would call herd the turkeys.
Uh-huh.
And I fed them and took care of them. And then we would have, at the end of the season, we would have a turkey shoot.
Uh-huh.
And they would shoot for turkeys.
Yeah.
And my uncle would, of course, take the money.
Yeah. Did he pay you?
No.
No? Oh, wow. Okay.
Board in the room, that's all.
Ah, okay. What other jobs, when you first started earning money, what did you do?
Well, I worked for another cousin for the babysitting.
Uh-huh.
And she had a little baby, and I took care of it.
Wow. Okay. Alrighty. How did you end up in Kansas City?
Well, I worked my way up. My brothers and sisters were in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And I came up here, and
Who'd you come up with?
Millie.
Didn't you come up with Beck, too? Or?
And Beck was in the Army. We stayed together.
Yeah, you lived together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you and Beck were friends?
So, yeah.
Big buddies, huh? How did you meet Mom?
Well, we worked at the same place.
At where?
Turn the light on.
Letterly Laboratory.
Okay, okay. And do you remember your first date?
Yeah.
Did you go over to the Beckman's
Well,
house?
I don't think we ever had a date. We
Just all hung out together?
I would have a car and I would take her home after work.
She didn't have a car?
She didn't, no.
Yeah. Okay. What did you do at American Cyanamid or Letterly?
Well, I was a shipping clerk at first and ended up as the traffic manager.
Okay. That's great. And you had 4 kids?
Yeah.
Tell us about them. Do you remember them?
Well, my favorite was Kathy.
Good. That's a good answer.
Oh, I was kidding.
Tell us something about Frank.
Frank was a good kid. He worked all the time, and
You did?
he ended up with Farmers Insurance
Mm-hmm.
in Chicago.
He did. Okay. And then me. Do you remember anything about me?
Well, yeah, you were the physical therapist.
Dietitian.
Dietitian.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember anything about Frank and I growing up, or?
Well, yeah. I always followed what suited Frank.
Uh-huh. Sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what about Sue?
Yeah, Sue was a nurse, but
Uh-huh. She is. She is.
yeah, she always takes care of it.
She does. She does. And what about Dan? What does he do?
Well, he's he takes care of the finances.
Yeah, accounting. Yeah. And what was your favorite family memory of us kids?
I liked them all.
So you said you liked the holidays. What did we do at Christmas? Do you remember?
At Christmas?
Uh-huh.
Well, we always had Santa Claus come.
Uh-huh.
He would come down through the chimney, and we would sit there looking, waiting for him to come down the chimney.
Right. Okay. Anything else you want to say?
No, that's about it.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.